Good evening. Hello, hello, everybody. How are you? I hope you guys are doing good. It's Jennifer, the Keto RN, and I should be making dinner, but I'm not yet because I'm going to make these brownies. They're dark chocolate espresso brownies because life is short, right? Eat dessert first. Isn't that what they say? I think that's what they say. And I'm going to go with it tonight. Well, I don't know what we're having for dinner. We'll have something in a bit, but these sounded good. I found the recipe and I was excited about them. And so actually it's a recipe from a friend. And so she said I could use it. So I'm going to do that. So anyways, you guys are popping in. Let me know where you're coming from. If you like brownies, are you a brownie fan? Are you a cookie fan? What is your treat? I really like brownies and I don't eat them anymore. So I'm excited. I'm excited to try these. So the first couple ingredients, we'll just get on in it. The first couple of ingredients are a half a cup plus 1 tablespoon of almond flour. This is just what we had upstairs. I usually use the Kirkland brand that I have in the basement, but I didn't want to go get it. This was upstairs, so this is what I'm using. It's almond flour. It's all good. So one tablespoon is already in my bowl, and I'm adding a half a cup. And then I am going to add in some baking powder. Here we go. Just a teaspoon of baking powder. Hello from Wisconsin. What's your weather like in Wisconsin? You guys getting snow this year? Our weather has been so bizarre. So a teaspoon of baking powder. I don't care what you use, just whatever you've got. Get that in there, and then there we go. Some nuts. You can use whatever nuts you like. This is just what I had in my freezer. These are walnuts. Pecans would be really good if you like pecans. And the other thing that would be good is macadamia nuts, which are a little expensive and pretty hard. I mean, you'd have to put them in your food processor. But I'm going to use a half a cup of walnuts. You don't have to use them at all if you don't want to. If you're not in the mood for nuts, or you have an allergy, or they're just not, you just don't like them, whatever, that's fine. Don't use them. All right, so I'm just going to mix this up a little bit. This particular almond flour is a little bit lumpy, so I'm just going to kind of crush it up. How was your walk? Good. All right. So that works. Then I have chocolate that I melted in the microwave with some coconut oil and butter. And I used Lily's dark chocolate chips. I just finished the bag that I had. It's about 1/3 of a cup, maybe 2 ounces or so, maybe 1/4 of a cup. Ooh, there's one in there still. Anyway, so I mixed that all up, put the coconut oil in it with the chocolate chips, and then it came out and I added the butter. But just gonna let that sit for a minute, and then I'm going to do in a separate bowl, I'm gonna do some eggs, 2 eggs. I should have had these cracked already. Normally I do that because I think you don't really want to watch me crack eggs, and then the pressure is on to not get the shells in, which I'm not very good at. I usually have to go fishing for them, at least one. There we go. All right. Well, this time I didn't, so what do you know? Miracles. Miracles happen. And then for the sweetener on this one, I'm just using this, and I got this at Costco a while ago. This is just a granulated erythritol and monk fruit combo. And it's only 1/3 of a cup. So these aren't going to be super sweet. I would say if you want them sweeter, to maybe add a little bit more. These are going to go into an 8x8 baking pan, and it serves 16. So you're going to cut them. They're not going to be very big, but that's okay. That's okay. At least it's a brownie, right? Heidi, did you have a nice walk? So I'm just going to stir this up a little bit. Also, my oven is heating at 350 degrees. 350, sorry, I mumbled. 350 degrees. My oven is hot and ready to go. All right. So trying to get all the lumps out of this from the erythritol and the eggs, but just stirring it up a little bit. So, but yeah, I thought it was time that I did a keto dessert. I don't feel like I've done one for a while. I think I did some, well, I did some over the holidays, some cookies and stuff, but all right. There's that. So that's the eggs and the sweetener. And this doesn't have any vanilla in it. When I was reading it, I thought that was interesting. All right. And then I'm going to add some espresso powder that I have, just to give it, I don't know, just a different kind of flair, to just do something different. So I have this, which is from Thailand. And I probably need scissors, which I have. These are the best kitchen scissors I've ever used. I use them to cut everything. They're so good. They are from Cutco, of all places, but they're great. So I'm gonna add a tablespoon, of, oh my gosh, that smells like heaven. I feel like the smell of coffee. This smells delicious. All right, so I'm gonna put that in as well. And you know, I just thought that probably has a little bit of sugar in it, I betcha. I betcha. It's too small to read, so, and it's not in English. So, oh well, I think it'll be fine. They do have espresso powder that's just espresso powder, and you could certainly use that if you wanted to, or you could use like Folgers crystals, or, you know, like the instant coffee that people used to drink. Do people still drink instant coffee? I don't know. The only instant coffee I've had in forever was, what's it called? The Starbucks Vias. We took those when we went to Italy in 2012. We had some friends that were living over there and took advantage of that opportunity, but we didn't know how to work the coffee pot things that they have there. We do now, but we didn't at the time. And so somebody said to try, or to take the espresso, the Starbucks VS, and that was a lifesaver, man, I tell you. Well, here we go. All right, hopefully this stirs in a little bit. This looks a little more chocolatey and a little less dough, so I might add a little bit of flour if I have to, but it's actually coming together okay. I think these will be really like fudgy sort of brownies. I'll let you know. I haven't had them, so I am super excited to try them. All right, that's it. That is all the things. We have the almond flour, the baking powder, the nuts, the chocolate, the coconut oil, the butter, the sweetener, and the eggs. That's it. Oh, and the espresso powder. Yeah, so that is it. Okay, so I'll put my scissors away. You can grease a pan if you would like. I just tried to wrestle with some parchment paper and I'm gonna put that down as best I can in this pan. Here, maybe I probably should do this off camera so you guys don't have to see me. Where'd you buy this? So I didn't buy it. It was actually a gift. The espresso powder for my daughter. It was a huge package of Vietnamese coffee that she got from the person that does her nails. So it was just a sweet little Christmas gift, and she has a huge package of them, and so that's where I got it. But you can buy espresso powder. It's actually a thing, and so I think I would look on Amazon, of course, or maybe Walmart, places like that, or a baking store if there's a baking store online, something along those lines. It is out there. I've seen it before. I just wanted to just add another flavor profile to the brownies and try something different that sounded good to me. So I love coffee and chocolate. I I think it's great. And I love peanut butter and chocolate, but I don't have many peanut butter fans. Well, I guess my kids like peanut butter, but my husband really doesn't like peanut butter, so that's what I added instead. All right, I am a terrible baker, you guys. I am not good at it, but hey, it's fun and it's going to taste good and be fantastic. So, but as I'm fumbling with this parchment paper, I'm laughing at myself. So hopefully you guys are getting a chuckle for your evening. And tomorrow's Friday already. Yay, hooray. Except I'm working, but that's all right. Okay, I'm just going to try to level these out a little bit. See what I mean? I'm not good at this. Okay, so that's it. Okay, I will post pictures, maybe a video. I agree, Kimberly. Who does not like coffee and chocolate? I like them both. They're probably both my big vices. And red wine. I like red wine. A little bit too, just a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna put them in the oven. I'll take pictures. I will post the recipe. I have it all printed out and ready to go. So I will upload it this evening after we eat dinner. So you guys can make these over the weekend if you wanted to. So what did you say, Kimberly? Trader Joe's has good coffee and cocoa ground. Yeah, you could use ground coffee. I mean, you could actually use espresso, like ground espresso beans if you ground them up fine enough, or had the store grind them up for you. So. Oh, and a little water. Martha, I think you've said that before. So I crumpled it up, but I didn't do the water part. I did crumple it up. I remember that piece. I'll try to remember the water trick next time. So anyway, I'm going to put this in the oven. Oh, you only cook them for about 13 to 16 minutes, so really quick. So you should get an update soon on what they look like. So anyway, I am going to... You guys have all these ideas. I have a lot of bakers on here. I love it. All right, I'm going to let you guys go because I've got to get on to dinner. But thank you so much for watching, and please keep doing what you're doing. Keep it keto, keep the like, the share, and the comments going, and have a really awesome evening, and look for this recipe in a little bit. Okay, I'll see you guys later. All the hearts, I love you. Bye.